Power can be run from single back too by putting the back in motion. And again, don't minimize how important it is to just force the defense to have to make those adjustments that motion forces them to do. If they can zero in on you're going to run here, you're going to run, they can stop you. So do what you can at times to disguise formations, shift people around, make that linebacker, make that defensive back have to make an adjustment 1 or 2 seconds before the ball center. But single back power, similar to all the other things, start your back over here and bring him in motion and lead. One of the good things about, again, putting him in motion, he gets closer to that outside linebacker. From the I formation, there's a pretty good distance. He has to go and attack. If you put him in motion, you're closer to him. And if it is a big, good outside linebacker, you may want to get closer to him. Now, the one thing you have to worry about, your lead blocker can't get too far in front of the back. If he's way up here and makes the block, by the time the back gets there, the guy may have come off that block and is able to make the tackle. So don't let that distance get too much. And if you see that, always have that in the back of the mind, that I let my lead blocker get too far in front. And in the same thing, if your back is running in the hole and has to push and shove his own blockers out of the way, cheat your back, make your lineman go faster. Last play that fits into all this is basically power to the weak side. If you have a tight end and a split end and a flanker, the defense is going to gradually adjust themselves to the tight end. That's where the power is, that's where they're going to cheat, whether it's a half a man or a whole man. But you need something that comes back weak side that is a viable play. We called it lead, block it exactly the same as power. We have, well, not exactly the same, but almost the same. It's the same principle. Fullback leads at the first man outside your weak side or left tackle. It's usually an outside linebacker, and he attacks him and takes him any way he wants to go. Don't have your lead blocker position himself. If he runs up and then tries to do this, that linebacker often collapses him. So have him attack straight at him and take him whichever way it goes. Again, using the same fundamental, keeping your block around his belly button so you get underneath these big strong arms they have. Tailback, same job. Come behind the buttocks of the tackle and then adjust as you see it. This is a play that can be taken all the way outside. A lot of times the outside linebacker on the weak side will try to squeeze that hole down and become vulnerable outside. When we had Charlie White at USC, he would come off tackle and you'd squeeze on Charlie, he'd go right around you and have big gains outside. The tackle is basically blocking one-on-one on the defensive end. If the defensive end goes inside, take him down. Now, excuse me, the tackle he can't afford to miss him going inside because then that guy's right in where the ball exchange is. So maybe ask your tackle to come off a little slower, just a little slower, so he can gauge where that guy's going. Whichever way he's going, just take him on down. We ask our guard to step back and look at that linebacker. Just see him right there. If the linebacker is going to fill that hole outside, step right around the tackle and block him. Now don't go sideways because it's hard to get your hips back. Just step back, look at him, boom, come up and get him. If he stays there, step back, go right straight ahead and attack him. Center and the backside guard double down on that nose man. Now you're trying to get that, actually having him move in the direction of the hole, but maybe a little more straight back, so that if the tailback has to cut back, he can. The backside tackle and the tight end, they're kind of, we call it a cutoff block, but we don't want it to be one of these kind where you're trying to crab block the guy. We still want it physical. We want them to step it. It's almost a reach block in reverse, so that they step inside and they come and they attack their guys and push them back as much as they can. And again, maintain the block, stay with them, try to finish the block with an extra effort at the end. Tailback's coming off tackle, and he may take that thing all the way back. Some of the best runs in the I formation have been on this play, have been cutting way back behind. When everybody's flowing here, tailback's going the other direction. But again, those same principles. Go in there, make the decision as close to the line as you can, keep your eyes open, and once you make that decision, go. If these are your feet are going in there, if you're making a move, go. Don't cross over, don't take the 2 or 3 steps. 1 step and go. That way your hips are pretty much facing the line of scrimmage all the time, and your ability to go right by the guy is important. Tailbacks, if this were a defensive player, when you come at a defensive player, make him miss by the narrowest amount that you can. Don't try to make a guy miss this way. He adjusts and makes the play, or he forces you into one of his teammates. So right by him, right straight up the field. Those are the plays that the I formation is built on. Fundamentals are the same in a lot of them, and if you just keep with the fundamentals, trust your tailback, and run the ball at the other guy, you'll wear him down and win.